Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at 4 ranked matches played between Nuqqet and Spider, and I've called this the most tilting ranked experience because I have not seen something quite like this in a while. I had to watch these replays before. I don't often do this, but I had to watch the replays before casting them for you guys because they did look a bit weird, at least in terms of the length of them, as the length of this video would suggest for a 4 ranked match video. And I decided to leave this part in here because it shows Nuqqet's sportsmanship. He's realized that Spider has either lagged out or gone AFK. I'm not sure if he typed something. Maybe said be right back. I don't know. I wish we had chat on replays, but we don't. But Nuqqet decides to give him a little bit of time to return, and then he'll start his attack again. So this is the first time I've casted Nuqqet on my channel. It's the first time that I've showcased him. He is the newest member of the 1700 plus club in ranked. Spider is a player I've casted quite a lot of replays from because he's a frequent uploader to ballchasing.com, and as such we do get to watch, or have had the ability to watch, many of his games in the past. So it looks like Spider's lagged out again there for 3-0. He might have lagged on the kickoff as well because he didn't actually go for it and had to make a save to the corner. But it looked like a conventional kickoff strategy from Nuqqet's POV, so he decided to just play on with it. It's extremely rare to see high-level players sitting in the net on a kickoff, but it does happen every now and then. It's a lovely little ball chase challenge there from Spider to get on the board inside a minute. And I will tell you guys again, just to highlight, I have watched these games before because the length, it just made it look a bit suspicious. I was like, what is going on here with the length of these games? I need to see what is happening, but it's very entertaining stuff, so I wanted to show it to you guys anyway. And you're going to get a good look at what Nuqqet is capable of in these games as well. On top of this being a very tilting ranked experience for Spider, it is a great showcase of Nuqqet's abilities, and the main things to look out for are wave dashes. This guy wave dashes for a living, it would seem. Really good recovery mechanics and really great wave dash kickoffs. That's a phenomenal save by Spider. He didn't have a lot of boost to play with there on the recovery, but he still managed to deflect the ball into a safe location. Excellently done. But the other main thing to look out for with Nuqqet is his flick game. It is not just accurate, but it is extremely difficult to read. So I'm excited to see what he's going to pull off in these games for you guys. Another back corner demo. This one does have a favorable bounce into the middle to work with, and Nuqqet slots it with no difficulty at all to take the 2-goal lead right back. The Spider seems to have fixed whatever the issue was that he was having earlier on, but he's absolutely panicked here and he's out of the game. Nuqqet waiting to see where Spider was going to hit the ball, and gladly scores the open net after Spider mishits it and falls out of position. You'll notice that Nuqqet was using a ton of wave dash kickoffs earlier on, and he switched in the kickoff previous to this one to a standard kickoff. A big win strategy is something that we've seen Toxic do against Khaled in a recent video that I uploaded for their ranked games. Oh, a nice attempt there to save it, but Spider slots it underneath the recovering Nuqqet, who looks like he overextended just a little bit, didn't make up his mind with what he wanted to do with his attack, and failed to fly it into the ball on the retreat. But this is, I think, the most important 1-2 punch combo you can have in the kickoff game right now. The wave dash recovery and the big win to the inside is, oh my goodness, what a flick, and what a save once again by Spider. Some of the goalkeeping from Spider in this game has been spectacular, but he's completely botched a wave dash landing. Nuqqet spots it and slaps another goal over the top of him. 3-goal lead is reinstated. So Spider very much stuck in the defensive path here for the majority of the game. He's been trying to surprise Nuqqet with some challenges every now and then, but wow, what a flick from Nuqqet. The kickoff game is just too good, and that is a forfeit. Just want to watch that flick goal one more time before we get into game number 2, but that is a forfeit from Spider. He just couldn't get into the midfield in this game, and I think with the early lag that he was experiencing, he decided, you know what, let's just go next and see if I can have a better time in game 2. Let's get into it. So game 2, Nuqqet in the orange, Spider in the blue. This game was played immediately after the one that we just saw, and for a change, Spider has, at least for now, gotten himself into the game on the kickoff, but not for long. Here comes Nuqqet, and oh dear, Spider's completely missed the ball. He has completely whiffed it on a challenge. I think he expected Nuqqet to accelerate the ball more quickly down the line, and went for a kind of blocking touch, a delaying touch, as he retreated to the corner to grab the boost, and making no contact, just gave a freebie. Speaking of, another freebie for Nuqqet as Spider has lost control once again. Now I want to remind you of the second purpose of this video. Number one is to showcase Nuqqet, the new boy on the block in the upper echelons of one's ranked, but also just to show that even players in the top 100 can have those tilting rank sessions that I'm sure we're also familiar with. The sessions where it doesn't seem like it matters what you do, whether you're aggressive, whether you're passive, whether you try to play as safely and carefully as possible, or you decide to really go for it and push the limits of what you're capable of. Nothing works. It is just one of those days for Spider, and it just gets worse and worse, as you're about to see. For Nuqqet, constant pressure. He does not slow down for a moment. Great barrel through there with the demo as he slots in his 4th goal after a small delay. And what do you do here for Spider? He just can't seem to get away from Nuqqet's demos, and now he's messed up his kickoff. Doesn't get the little boost on the approach, and that means his recovery is just all but gone. And again, an early forfeit for Spider. After seeing another ball go towards his net, he decides it's time to go next again. And I've got to ask everybody here, because I know I've definitely had games like this. Phenomenal wave dash recovery kickoff there by Nuqqet, by the way. You've got to show appreciation for this. I want to see this one more time. It's so clean when somebody does it that quickly. But yeah, what do you guys think it is? It just causes us to go next and then go next again and just keep going, even though we're not playing well, even though nothing is working out. We've all been there, but Spider does indeed go next. Let's get into game number 3. The same cars, and once again, the same matchup right after the last game that we saw. Lovely little mid-boost grab there from Spider. He starts off this game the same way that he started off the last one, with a chance of a rare possession play against Nuqqet, who has been all over him. But that flick leaves a lot to be desired. Nuqqet able to land on the back wall and stay facing the ball. Limits Spider's options. Another great interception there. Little use of a kind of a quarter flip. It's not a full-on half flip there from Nuqqet. He starts off with the diagonal flip instead of flipping close to straight back, and he cancels it to the side. Oh dear, that's just a disaster for Spider again as he loses the boost race after the kickoff. And Nuqqet reading every single move that he makes right now. Spider unable to surprise Nuqqet, and unable to stop Nuqqet once he gets his momentum rolling. But he has had a couple of successful early challenges. There's another one. In the same way that he opened the scoring for himself in the first game, he does so in game 3 as well. And we do have a tie. Can Spider build anything off it? Looks like he will. He decides to delay the pickup of the mid boost to make sure that the ball was going to be ushered safely to the side. A great decision making there by Spider, but he's briefly lost control. He's kept Nuqqet off the boost for a while there, but Nuqqet knew better than to give the ball away. Oh, great turn. Nuqqet able to slot one in the bottom left corner of the goal. It looked like Spider was expecting him to make a dash for the right side wall, either back corner or mid boost for an aerial play, but Nuqqet with a perfect first touch, able to slot in his opening lead. And oh dear, this is not looking good for Spider as he almost gets turned around again. Nuqqet always looking for that fast track to goal if the angle is available for him. Spider picking up a demo now, but where is Nuqqet going to spawn? That's right, he spawns on the ball, and in a day where absolutely nothing is going right for Spider in the matchup, it doesn't get much worse than that. You've just picked up a demo on your opponent. You're thinking that you're going to be the player who's attacking. You're thinking you're going to be the player who is going to be pressuring and controlling the boost. No, Nuqqet literally spawned right in front of the ball and gets right back into the play. Look at this for a flick. Unreal. So controlled in the setup. He's got the placement, and the delay before that launch to the top corner really makes it difficult for Spider to read. Absolutely nothing going right for him once again. Nuqqet threatening that position off the back wall. Spider still only trailing by 2 as Nuqqet now keeps the ball near post, not wanting it to center, but the difference in flicks is noticeable. Nuqqet launching flicks to the top shelf every single time, and usually with a tricky setup as well. Spider playing the more standard, the more safe, the easier execution, still unable to execute. That being said, he's still in this one. He sets up now for an air double bump. Oh my goodness, what a save. Nugget dives underneath him with the dodge. Spider must have thought that he had him caught there. One of the better offensive plays that we've seen in these games there from Spider. And Nugget has actually snuck underneath him to get the save. Usually the opposite would be the case. And now look at the speed of Nugget. Spider had boost in the position, but he just did not expect Nugget to beat him to that ball in that position, and now he trails by 3 once again. Nugget crushes the ball into the back corner. Spider's going to get back for this, but he doesn't get the bump on the wall. You know, he's been getting knocked out of position and getting demoed so often in these games, and he just cannot. Oh no, he's missed an open net now as well as Nugget scoops it off the goal line. Spider just cannot land a demo convincingly. He just can't seem to get any successful bumps in those positions, as now Nugget bumps him out of the way. Went for the mind game as well, just to really rub salt in the wounds that have already been opened up. Brilliant back wall defense from Nugget there. Kept his momentum, timed the arrival perfectly, and shuts down Spider's offense once again. Back wall demo lands, and yet another forfeit comes through. What do you do when the offense isn't working, when the bumps aren't working, the ball control isn't working, and your opponent can't seem to do anything wrong? Everything Nugget does is turning into a goal here, and it really shows why he has been able to rocket up the ranks recently and get into that top 10 quite comfortably. We've got one more game to look at here today. Unfortunately for Spider, the pain is not yet over. Let's get into game number 4. So Nugget in the blue, Spider in the orange for the last game of today's video. Is it going to be a close one to finish it off, or is it going to be another crushing victory? And opening score, or the opening goal I should say, does go to Nugget after a strong kickoff win. That does not bode well for Spider, who is quickly seeing his rank points disappear. Another kickoff goal goes in. I'm trying to put myself in his shoes here to imagine how frustrating it must be to have every single aspect of the game swing the way of your opponent. He does have the boost advantage here though. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it. Nugget places the ball over his head. That buys him a lot of time, and he escapes the back wall demo. Nugget really committed for that one, using all of his boost to try and trace, or rather Spider to try and trace down Nugget. There's that early challenge again, and oh no, it's followed up by a demo from Nugget. Spider's really mixed in the early challenges quite well on occasion in these games, but it is not to be, as now Nugget just barrels right through him. He's scored so many flicks at this point that had to be what Spider was expecting, and Nugget just changes it up, goes low, and scores his third goal. Nugget playing an awkward touch, charges in immediately afterwards. Spider expecting Nugget to dash to the goal area there. And unfortunately for Spider, he just wasn't able to defend his net here either. He should have had that near post covered, but he took too long. Nugget with a clear pace advantage. Decisive once again. 4-0 inside a minute. It is a one-sided affair. Spider has to get something working now, but the side flip shot to the bottom corner, too slow to cause Nugget any issue. And Nugget with one little wall dash to bait Spider in. Actually, he does get demoed for his trouble afterwards, so a chance for Spider once again to get something going. Heavy first touch, heavy second touch. Nugget able to easily take the possession off him. The Spider, oh, nice little save there, and a good recovery to keep this at 4. So he's somewhat stable for the time being, but now lunges in. You can see the frustration, and we knew it was coming. That AFK space plant into the back wall was obviously going to lead to another forfeit, and wow, what a dominant display by Nugget to take down a player who is inside the top 100 for the majority of the time. Every time I check, I see him in there. Nugget completely running away with this. Better ball control, better flick game, better offense, and more speed. The kickoff game was immaculate. Absolutely everything going right, but you've got a feel for Spider starting off this 4-game matchup with some lag or whatever it was. Definitely never fun to deal with those kind of situations, and all of the misfortune. I actually really enjoyed the third game demo respawn so much that I'm going to show it to you one more time to finish off this video. So with the miracles of editing, I'll see you right there. Okay, here we are. Just to finish off this video, let's take another look at this respawn from Nugget, which I think has to be one of the most tilting things. I'll go a little bit further forward. This, I think, is up there with one of the most tilting things that can happen when you're able to land a demo on your opponent. I mean, how about that for a respawn? I think this is just brilliant. Spider thinks, great, I've got the demo, let me just get back into attack. For goodness sake, he spawns right in front of me. So yeah, that about sums up Spider's luck. Not that Nuqqet was lucky to win these games. I think he definitely was a level above in this matchup today. He absolutely deserved all these wins. Incredibly consistent and very, very deadly on the ball. Very, very fast and very high pressure play whenever Spider was able to get ball control. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to see more of Nuqqet in the near future. I know he's been doing well for himself, making a name for himself in the one scene. So I thought it would be a good idea to feature him on the channel. And after seeing this ridiculously relatable tilting session for Spider, I thought, okay, now, you know, Spider's a very solid player. He's a consistent player. And we've seen him do well against lots of different players on my channel in the ranked replays. So shout out to him once again for uploading all of his replays to ballchasing.com so we could take a look at them. But yeah, I'm sorry to have to expose probably the worst fortune I've seen Spider have with regards just every little interaction that could be annoying in Rocket League going against him. But it happens to everybody. I'm sure you've all been there. If you've ever had a ranked session like this, or if you've ever had a tilting ranked session that this reminded you of, definitely let us know in the comments down below. We've all been there. You can't stop queuing, but you can't stop losing. It is the worst possible combination for a Rocket League player. But GG's Nuqqet. Very, very impressive stuff. Definitely a player to look out for in the EU scene for the rest of this year, I would imagine. Good luck to him in his future 1v1 matches. But that's all we got time for today, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully your ranked games go better than Spider's did here. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.